The real collusion is between the world governments, not just Russia and the United States, but many other allies of both governments. Collusion to subdue the societies of free peoples. In backroom meetings, national resources are peddled. Entire populations are planned to live in zoned residential corridors. Even a General Milley colluded with CCP officials of an early warning should the U.S. go to war with them. With threats of war as an economic tool, we are persecuted by our own government, that is, supposedly by the people. Drug wars, wars on poverty, holy wars, wars of all sorts, all on the people. Destruction of historical monuments, religious idols desecrated while fake images become the normal thing. The dead will rise. I am here to repeat what the ancients already told us. We are so ignorant to believe we know everything. The water in Rome was tainted by lead. Thousands of years later, Flint, Michigan was still pumping heavy metals into the homes of its people. Should this make us wonder that since the knowledge we already have about lead and its role in the insanity of a people? Are the officials just not as intelligent as you and I? Or are they intelligent with a touch of greed? We are not tainted. What are these universities indoctrinated the youth with anyways? Question the sickness of the conditioning. It is like a veil blurring clear sight of hope and love. Observe whether it be true or not. This system of things is ill. Gemini, I need a more nuanced approach maybe to this topic. Can you add to it? It's important to acknowledge that the concept of collusion is complex and often debated. While there are concerns about agreements between world governments that may impact the autonomy of free peoples, it's also crucial to consider the necessity of international cooperation in addressing global challenges. The management and distribution of national resources is a critical issue, and concerns about decisions made in closed-door meetings are valid. However, urban planning and resource allocation are also essential functions of governance, requiring complex considerations of various needs and priorities. Allegations of collusion, such as the one involving General Milley, should be taken seriously and investigated thoroughly. It's vital to balance the need for transparency and accountability with the complexities of national security and international relations. The use of war and conflict as economic tools is a serious concern, and the impact of such actions on people's lives is undeniable. However, it's also important to analyze the root causes of conflict, which often involve intricate factors beyond simple economic gain. The destruction of historical monuments and religious idols is a deeply sensitive issue, raising questions about cultural preservation and manipulation of information. While it's important to be critical of inauthentic or misleading representations, it's equally important to foster understanding and respect for diverse perspectives on history and culture. The idea that we may not know everything is a valuable reminder of intellectual humility. Historical examples like the lead contamination in Rome and Flint, Michigan, serve as potent reminders of the potential consequences of negligence and the importance of scientific knowledge. It is fair to question the motivations and competence of those in positions of power. However, it's also essential to avoid simplistic generalizations and acknowledge the complexity of decision making in large organizations. Factors such as differing priorities, bureaucratic processes, and unintended consequences can play a significant role. The concern about the influence of educational institutions on young people is a relevant one. Critical thinking and open dialogue are essential for a healthy society. Examining the information we receive and considering diverse viewpoints are crucial skills. It can feel as though there are obstacles to achieving a clear vision of hope and love. It's important to carefully examine any claims and form your own informed opinions. There are legitimate concerns about the current state of society. Addressing these concerns requires open and honest conversations. a willingness to consider different perspectives, and a commitment to finding solutions that promote the well being of all.